Fuzzy Zoeller is doing it some more. You would think that he would have learned with the Tiger Woods incident because he made his apologies. And, you know, the thing to do is what? Apologize and move on.
Move on.
Not so. He's playing in a place, a Thornblade Classic, which is going on in South Carolina, and he's playing with a black guy by the name of Victor McBride. And he's over, like, they tee off on number 2. And, and Zoeller says, yeah, you want some fried chicken? I can get you some fried chicken. And then McBride, you know, kind of nods through it, and Fuzzy says, how about some watermelon? Fuzzy Zoeller.
Oh, he's a funny guy.
He's a jokester. And then he says, because, again, I mean, the press is following him around now.
But, you know, here's the deal, though. I eat chicken and watermelon.
I love it.
So do I.
I love it. I'd rather eat that than anything else.
Yeah, but it's a stereotype, and you can't, I mean, that's what he's doing. That's why everybody's upset. You're promoting that stereotype, labeling people. But the thing about Fuzzy is...
Oh, how's that labeling anybody by what they eat?
I think it is.
I don't think so.
Is.
I don't find that offensive.
That's because you're not an African-American.
No, but I'm just telling you, I eat all those foods.
So do I. And I don't find it offensive. But Tiger Woods did, and I'm sure that Victor McBride was pretty uncomfortable with it. I mean, you wouldn't go to Louis Farrakhan and you'd say, hey, how about Louis?
I would, too.
How about some chicken and watermelon?
I'm just uncomfortable with Fuzzy constantly screaming.
Well,
and we're trying to play golf here.
I know.
Shut it up.
Fuzzy does. Hey, look at him. Is that an athlete? No. Get him out of there.
Take a look.
Fatty Zoeller.
You need some new glasses, too. These frames are from the 70s.
I know. Look, his whole outfit's from the 70s.
Yeah, it is.
He's basically wearing one of those old sweatsuits you had in the 70s.
Let's look at him again.
Yeah.
Let me see that.
Take a look.
Now, look, it's Mel Cooley with a little more hair.
Yeah.
It is. The thing about it that kills me is that he knows that the press is following him around now, because it's like when Quayle was vice president, you just knew he was going to say something stupid, so you just hung around. You just wait a while and something funny's going to happen.
Do we really need the press hanging around Fuzzy Zoeller? I mean, it's one thing to hang around the vice president.
Well, as soon as
this is nobody. This is less than nobody.
As soon as he is somebody now.
Not to me.
In golfing circles, he was, you know, an average pro golfer for many, many years now. But he wasn't really in the public eye.
Yeah. I mean, this stuff does not even show up just on the sports page anymore. You know, this is getting into the regular news.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Oh, he'll always be followed with a camcorder now. Just hoping he says one more thing.
Hey, but do you think Italian guys get mad if you go, hey, you heading home to eat pasta? Why, I ought to kill you. You know?
Well, it's amazing.
I mean, push the soul food angle. Get it known. Get it out there. Black owned and operated. Let's move some of these businesses.
So what is too much? Is chitlin breath? Is that...
No, that's delicious.
No.
Cornbread?
No.
Mama got cornbread. I would be pushing that.
I don't know. Does it bug you? Does food... But does do you think that's a racist epithet?
Here's the deal. We were coming in to Tallahassee. The car picked us up and was taking us through town from the airport to our hotel.
Right.
There's these young African-American children standing on the corner, and this was their whole lingo. They were trying to move a car wash that they had, and they were doing their little hands like they were windshield wipers. It had to be like 30 kids. They're all going, $2 car wash, $2 car wash.
How much?
$2 car wash.
For what? $2 car wash.
That was so cute. We were doing it all weekend. But if you would say, oh, they hang on the corners and yell $2 car wash, then people would think that you're making some kind of an attack. $2 car wash.
So what are you saying? You're just, if you're saying that, you mentioned the car wash thing, you're just out there laughing, having fun?
No, you're just telling the truth. The guy eats fried chicken. I eat fried chicken. You eat fried chicken. That's the best meal you can get. I say fry it up, some cold watermelon to make me forget about my problems after that.
If anyone should have a problem with Fuzzy Zoeller, it should be the chicken industry.
Frank Perdue should be right in his face.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, man?
They got chicken parts.
See, there are people, though, that get upset about that. Does that upset you? 1-800-RUN-RUN. If I say, if you're an African-American and I say, hey, you want me to get you some chicken and watermelon? Does that upset you? Or do you think that's a joke? Fuzzy Zoeller says, don't pepper me. That's a quote. Don't pepper me We were just out
Or
there
my chicken.
laughing, having fun. It was meant as a joke. And he says, this is the thing that kills me about Fuzzy. Here's the quote. It's amazing how when you deliver a line, some people laugh, some people don't.
It's true. Very true, Fuzzy.
But even if I go with you and say that it's not a racial epithet because everybody eats chicken, which I'm not going that way, but even if I did, it's not a joke either. There's nothing funny about it. What's funny about that? Hey, want to get you some chicken? That's not killing people on HBO's comedy.
You can't sit up. Well, first of all, that what do you call it when it does?
That comedy jam?
Yeah, or people cursing at midnight. And what are they always saying on there? Oh, white people! You ever see a white man? And it's funny. It is funny.
Well, it's not funny when Fuzzy does it.
No, only because this is the tight-ass press with a tight-ass public.
Any food that comes in a bucket is funny.
Bucket food is always funny.
Well, bucket food, yeah.
Chinese food, you can't stop laughing at it.
Because it comes in those little cartons.
Yeah.
They're so bucket-like.
No, but it's not funny when you look at Victor McBride, an African-American golfer, or the multi-ethnic Tiger Woods. That's the guy that he was playing with, Fuzzy was playing with just a minute ago.
The guy was laughing.
Well, okay. I don't know if he was laughing or not.
If he had a problem, I doubt that he would be Fuzzy's partner.
You never know. You don't always get paired by choice. I mean, they pair you up with whoever. 1-800-RON and Ron. What do you think?
Ron in Fort Lauderdale, you're on the Ron and Ron show.
Yeah, I'm really from Oklahoma, and don't dare tell me I eat steak and potatoes.
Wouldn't that just humiliate you?
Beef eater.
I'm telling you.
Go eat some steak.
Oh!
He's gonna kill.
Oh!
All right, bye, Ron. You see?
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
That's like saying Irish guys don't go home and drink a whole bottle of whiskey. Fine. It never happens. Go, all right, I'm sorry. That's like saying Italian guys don't go home and slap their wives. Fine, okay. I'd say that that's saying that a Puerto Rican guy couldn't break his neck by falling off his own shoes. Okay, I made a big mistake.
Wait a second.
Let me apologize.
But all time. Those are all the same things.
That's not like saying Japanese guys are hung like a gnat. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say anything to bother anybody.
Sure.
I apologize. I'm sorry, Polish people are very bright. I didn't mean to say that.
See, now that's the problem, though. See, now, white guy, you call a white guy a beef eater, that's no big deal because there's no long history of racial oppression through trying to make them feel bad over their cultural habits.
Okay, there's been no oppression against Italian guys.
I'm saying white guys in general. I'm talking about the WASP, the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. I think that anybody that's got a minority that they can be labeled, that has a background that they know.
All right, when your dad used to go out in that funny hat that he wore with the sheet over, I would have to tease him too.
Hi, Sheedy. Allie Sheedy, I would call him.
I would call Allie Sheedy too.
The only funny clothes my dad went out in were like the bowling shirts. That was it.
Believe me, you never saw your dad after midnight when he was hanging around with the other knights.
I'm sure. I never did see that. You're right. We were on the California coast. So.
Oh, okay. The Klan never was in California.
And I didn't see it there. It wasn't big. If it was, it wasn't big.
Because it's underground, my friend.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, there you go. I got something to learn.
Mike, you're on the Ron and Ron show, calling from Miami.
How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Yeah, I got the best infidelity story.
All right, go ahead, give it to us.
One of our buddies, all he had to do was go 5 blocks from his office.
Right.
Hotel. So he stops off at the ATM. Guess who's behind him?
His wife?
Almost. His wife's sister.
Ah.
Hey, is that Jim over there? Guess, I think it is. Boy, that is Jim. What's he doing? Oh, he's getting money. Well, who's he with? That's not my sister. Let's follow him.
Oh, jeez.
Quite the little drama you're acting out.
Yeah, it's good. It's radio drama.
Like I'm there.
Follows him all the way over to the hotel, and all of a sudden starts pounding on the door. Hey, you, get out of there. And he uses a couple other words. And he's going, hey, honey, there's nobody here. There's nobody here.
Thanks, Mike.
All right.
The hell was that all about?
Don't know.
Partly our fault because he asked us if we wanted to hear it. We said yes. We thought it might be something, you know.
Next
We
time
thought
we'll
it
know
was going to
better.
make sense.
I thought at the end he was going to offer somebody chicken and watermelon. I didn't know. I thought it was going somewhere.
I don't think anybody's offended by that chicken and watermelon.
Tiger Woods was offended.
Tiger was not offended. Tiger had to answer back. Did you see the thing in GQ where Tiger Woods was doing all the black jokes?
No, I didn't see it.
I
I
did
heard
a million
about
of them.
it. Yeah. So you're saying there's not a African American person anywhere within the sound of our voice.
Anybody can get offended by anything. You know, that's not up to me to say. People get offended.
Yeah, but I'm just saying African American people are, as a rule, going to be offended if you're starting to, if you're plugging them about eating chicken and watermelon
Well, what a
and collard greens
stereotypical
and
thing that
chitlins.
is to say, though. Here's what these people are like.
What I'm saying is,
that's throwing it in. Hey, Brian from Orlando.
hey, Brian.
How are you doing?
Hey.
He should have told Fuzzy Tiger Woods that at least he eats the chicken without the feathers on it.
Okay, good.
That might have set him up.
That might shut him up. I don't think anything
doubt
can
it.
shut up Fuzzy. I think Fuzzy will be talking forever.
And you'll be seeing more pictures of him like this.
And this is probably the first time Fuzzy's been caught on video. This has probably been going on for a good 20 years.
Oh, sure.
Sure.
I mean, he looks like he drinks a bit. Look at that nose of his.
Even in black and white, you can see he's got a red nose.
Sure.
Look at that.
He looks like he owns a Hooters in Oklahoma City.